Big cats have long ruled the wild, but their future is more fragile than ever imagined. Across continents and ecosystems, apex predators face mounting threats that are pushing them dangerously close to extinction. From remote jungles to snowy mountains, their domains are shrinking, while human expansion rapidly takes their place. These cats, symbols of power and mystery, are now ghosts in many regions they once dominated entirely. Despite conservation efforts, many species still teeter on the brink, some with fewer than 1,000 individuals remaining. In Africa, Asia, and the Americas, big cats are hunted, poisoned, and pushed from their natural homes. Habitat loss remains the biggest threat, followed closely by poaching, conflict, and the illegal wildlife trade. Climate change is also altering their territories, shifting prey populations and making survival increasingly uncertain. Scientists warn that without urgent global action, we could lose several iconic feline species within our lifetimes. The majestic Amur leopard, native to Russia and northeastern China, is among the most critically endangered. With just over 100 individuals in the wild, every birth and every death becomes globally significant. These leopards require vast forested landscapes, which are now dissected by roads, logging, and human settlements. Poachers seek their fur, while habitat encroachment fragments their hunting range and isolates breeding populations. Further south, the Indo-Chinese tiger struggles to survive in the dense forests of Southeast Asia's shrinking wilderness. Years of poaching and a vanishing prey base have reduced this tiger's numbers to a perilous low. Their elusive nature makes them hard to study, but what little evidence we have is alarming. In South America, the jaguar, once a jungle king, is facing threats across much of its historic territory. While stable in parts of the Amazon, jaguars are vanishing rapidly in Central America and northern Argentina. Deforestation for cattle ranching and agriculture has carved up their forests, leading to deadly human encounters. Farmers often kill jaguars in retaliation for livestock losses, pushing this cat toward extinction in fragmented regions. In the high mountains of Central Asia, snow leopards remain one of the most mysterious big cats alive. Despite their camouflage and agility, they're not immune to climate disruption and retaliatory killings by herders. Livestock loss often sparks deadly conflict, and poachers continue to hunt them for bones and pelts. Even protected areas are not safe, as illegal mining and development spread through their remote habitats. Africa's cheetah, the world's fastest land animal, is also racing against time to maintain its place in nature. With fewer than 7,000 individuals left, cheetahs now occupy just a fraction of their former range. Their need for vast, open territory makes them especially vulnerable to habitat fragmentation and human settlements. Inbreeding, disease, and conflict with farmers are further shrinking their already fragile populations. As forests disappear in Southeast Asia, clouded leopards lose more of their arboreal territory each passing year. These elusive cats with stunning patterned coats rely on dense jungle canopies for hunting and hiding. But logging, agriculture, and infrastructure are making survival increasingly impossible for these once dominant tree climbers. Many people have never seen one, and sadly future generations may never have the chance either. In Iran and parts of Central Asia, the Persian leopard faces intense pressure from human conflict and isolation. They are now largely confined to remote, rugged terrain, constantly threatened by poaching and retaliatory killings. Conservation programs work to reintroduce and protect them, but success depends on long-term political and public support. In the United States, the Florida panther, an isolated population of pumas, struggles with disease, habitat loss, and traffic. Road crossings and vehicle strikes are among the leading causes of death for this unique big cat. Urban sprawl continues to invade their remaining territory, leaving few safe places for mating and raising cubs. Programs are working to create wildlife corridors and protected zones, but time is quickly running out. Further south, the Andean mountain cat, a rare species from South America's highlands, is one of the least studied. These small but powerful felines live in harsh environments and are deeply tied to indigenous ecosystems. Mining, climate change, and domestic dog attacks are among the growing threats to their fragile population. Because of their remote range and elusive nature, gathering data on them remains a daunting challenge. Meanwhile, the lion, Africa's most iconic predator, is silently retreating from much of its ancestral homeland. Once found across Europe, Asia, and Africa, lions now exist in just a few isolated populations. Poaching, poisoning, and loss of prey due to bushmeat hunting have devastated entire prides in recent decades. Human-lion conflict, especially near villages and livestock areas, continues to fuel retaliatory killings and habitat abandonment. Even within reserves, encroachment and trophy hunting pressure have taken a toll on lion genetics and stability. Efforts are underway to protect corridors, enhance coexistence, and ban hunting in some regions, but challenges persist. The future of big cats lies not just in wildlife preserves, but in the hands of global policy. To protect these apex predators, countries must work together to prioritize biodiversity over unchecked development. Technology is playing a growing role, with satellite tracking and AI monitoring helping scientists anticipate threats. Community-based conservation is also key, as local people must see value in protecting the cats around them. In places where tourism supports livelihoods, people are more likely to tolerate predators and report illegal activity. But for cats with little visibility or economic benefit, like the Andean mountain cat, global support is essential. The fate of these species reflects our planet's overall ecological health and our commitment to wild places. Each big cat represents centuries of evolution, finely tuned to its environment and role as a top predator. Losing them doesn't just unbalance ecosystems, it also strips our world of wonder, power, and ancient natural beauty. These animals teach us about patience, survival, and the importance of keeping nature untamed and fully alive. They remind us that power can also be quiet, graceful, and deeply connected to a place. If we act boldly and collectively, extinction doesn't have to be the end of their story. By supporting conservation, spreading awareness, and demanding habitat protection, we can rewrite the fate of these species. Future generations deserve to live in a world where big cats still roam free and wild. And the time to protect them isn't tomorrow or someday, it's right now, while there's still a chance.